Hey everyone, it's Jerry Boutot. Today we're going to talk a little bit about my song called Drifting Away, which is the second track from my Life and Death album. But before we get started, I would love you forever if you would take a moment to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps small producers like me. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I release new videos. Thank you. Okay, back to it. The song Drifting Away is about the helplessness and dependence of infancy. In particular, it deals with the separation of the child from the mother. So now let's work through the lyrics. This is verse 1. What do you think must go on in a mind that has not yet begun to rationalize? How does it combat wave after wave of loving emotions and violent rage? Frustration engulfs you. A helpless vessel are you, so totally dependent but disconnected. The mothership controls you. Verse 1 attempts to describe and convey the condition of the infant mind, completely unable to comprehend or understand anything that is happening around it. From the infant's perspective, it's surrounded by immense love on the one hand and all the family arguments, sibling arguments and fights, parental scoldings and all that sort of thing that I believe could only be perceived by an infant as violent rage. An infant experiences pure, unfiltered emotion without language or meaning. For an infant, helplessness and frustration seem to me, and I have experience with this being a father, to be the dominating emotions of an infant. They can only cry, kick, and scream, no matter what they want or what the problem is. So the infant is completely helpless, dependent, and frustrated. It's also about the dichotomy of being 100% dependent on the mother, yet 100% disconnected from the mother. The mother has total control over everything: food, cleanliness, security, and the infant feels the terrifying fear of separation from the safety of the world you need, which is a line from Cold Cruel World. So this is the chorus. Every day you are drifting away and the mothership is a stranger. For once you were safe within her frame, but now you drift into danger. It's so true, isn't it? That each and every day, every hour, every minute, an infant drifts incrementally further and further away from the safety and security of the mother, and into the danger of the cold, cruel world. Literally drifting away into danger. Because this world is dangerous, and I think there's an inherent understanding of that danger for the infant. Okay, on to the second verse. I know it isn't easy, and I know it's going to take long. And every day you grow farther away from the dream from which you were torn. As rationality moves in on you and takes its deadly hold, you slowly lose the natural sense you survived on for so long. And it is a long time, isn't it? I mean, assuming that self-awareness starts at around 2 years old, it's very fleeting and inconsistent. I have fragments of memories from about 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. But those memories are almost, to me, like remembering a dream. Maybe around 5 years old is when my consciousness began to understand that it's alive in a physical body. So from birth to 5 years old, well, that's 1,825 days. That would be a long time even for me. Time is passing by me very fast now at my age, but 1,825 days seems like a long time to me. But for an infant, it's much worse. They don't think in terms of days. One day is an eternity to an infant. So yes, the process is going to take long before any solid comprehension of existence can be understood. This verse repeats the drifting away sentiment of the chorus, and it also references the dream that you were torn from, depicted at the end of Cold Cruel World. And that is what happens, right? As we learn to navigate this cold, cruel world, we develop a rational mind which takes hold of us. I use the term deadly hold, which to me is philosophical, because rationality ultimately erases our true nature from any awareness or memory. Because as rationality gets its hooks into you, the natural spirituality of your being is slowly supplanted by the ego and the rational mind. The true nature of our spiritual selves eventually just fades away and disappears, and we forget who we really are. And the final chorus. Every day you are drifting away and the mothership is a stranger. For once you were safe within her frame, but now you drift into danger. So as these lyrics come to an end, I have some final thoughts on the meaning this song is trying to convey. We are spiritual beings that are infused into this physical world at conception. From the moment of conception, Once we arrive in this reality, we are stripped of any and all knowledge of our origins and are totally helpless, dependent, and frightened by the cold, cruel world we have entered into. Anne Rice refers to this reality as the Savage Garden in her Vampire Chronicles, and I don't think I've ever heard a more accurate description of this cold, cruel world. In just 3 words, the Savage Garden kind of says it all. Okay, well, thanks for listening. Join me next time for track number 3, which is a song called I Am Invincible. The song seeks to describe the helplessness and defiance of perceived abuse in childhood. And once again, please like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to get updates and all that good stuff. This is Jerry Boutot signing off. Have a totally awesome day.